Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Dr. Robinson here again. We are reviewing for the grade 7 New York State math exam. This time I'm doing it a little bit differently. I want to focus on the topic of inequalities only. So we're going to be strolling down memory lane for some of the past state tests, grade 7, and how they dealt with inequalities. If you need help with your homework, dial a teacher homework helpline at 212-777-3380. Monday to Thursday. Give them a call between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m. They're very nice people. Don't forget to watch our show Math Time on Tuesdays at 4:30 p.m. to 5 p.m. Only in Peekskill on Optimum Cablevision, Channel 15. Don't forget to watch our YouTube study videos. My channel name is Dan Robinson. Subscribe to our channel. Help us to get to our next 1,000 subscribers. Write me a comment. Give me a thumbs up if you like what we're doing. I do write you back. Now our latest release on video, or YouTube video that is, PKMS Math Prep 21. You can tweet me at DRobMath1. All right, let's get going. We're going to deal with inequality applications and do some modeling there. So let's see some vocabulary that we should know. Variable, letter or symbol that represents one or more numbers, algebraic expression, a mathematical phrase that has at least one variable. And what else we got? Equation, a sentence that uses the symbol equal to state that two expressions are equal. Inequality is what we're going to be talking about, is a statement that one quantity is not equal to another. Here are the comparison symbols we need to know. The less than, greater than, equal to, not equal to, less than or equal to, and greater than or equal to. So make sure you know those symbols. Here's some more vocabulary words you should know. Is greater than. You'll see that in some of the word problems. So that's the greater than symbol. Is at least, greater than or equal to. I have this sign here. It says you must be at least this tall to ride. So there's a minimum requirement of height that you must reach in order to ride this ride. So you have to be up to this line. You can be taller, but you cannot be shorter than this line. You could be equal to this line, but you cannot be lower than that line. So there is a minimum. So you might want to think about minimum as at least as well. So here's some more vocabulary words. Is less than. So that's the less than symbol. We know that. Is at most. Less than or equal to. Talks about some type of maximum weight, because here the scale goes up to, I believe, 300 pounds, and it could be at most 300. You can be less than 300 or equal to 300, but the maximum weight is 300 pounds for this scale. So when you think of maximum, think of is at most. So there are our symbols. I have a few more that you need to take a look at. So I got a little list here for the greater than symbol, more than, or larger to, for the greater than or equal to, at least, not less than, minimum, not less than, no less than. So these are good words that you should know. There they are in Espanol. So for the less than symbol, you can say fewer than, less than. For less than or equal to, no more than, at most, not greater than, is not more than. So those are symbols that you should know. So, and words, so make sure you commit them to memory. All right, I have a question, number 44. This gentleman, Todd, ordered some pictures from a photographer. Each picture costs $7.50. That's good to know, so I better underline that. So each picture costs $7.50. A one-time shipping fee. So there's a one-time shipping fee of $3.25 is added to the cost of the order. And it's nice that they say it was added to the cost of the order. The total cost of Todd's order before tax is $85.75. How many pictures did Todd order? Well, we can work this out. Doesn't sound like an inequality to me, but I think we're getting the greatest number of pictures. So let's look at what we got first. Each picture costs $7.50. So I'm going to write that down, $7.50 for each picture. And we're trying to find out about the number of pictures. So let P equal the number of pictures that Todd can buy. So I know they're $7.50 each. So if I buy X number of pictures or P number of pictures, each one of them will cost him $7.50. So I would multiply $7.50 times the letter P for the number of pictures that he buys. There is an additional fee, and they said it right there, added to it, of $3.25. The total cost of the order before tax was $85.75. So that's what it was total, 85.75. So let's deal with this, and I'm going to do myself a favor by getting my calculator out. So bear with me a second. And while that's generating up, let's go back, and it'll be out in a second. I'm going to do some subtraction because I want to work backwards by solving for P. I'm going to subtract the one-time shipping fee from its total cost. That way I don't have to worry about the shipping fee that was charged to the total order. So that'll cancel out the shipping fee, and I'll have the $7.50 per picture equal to, let me subtract this, that'll give me 50 cents on the end there, and $82.50 would be what's left because he paid that in the shipping fee. So now I need to solve for P. I'm going to do the opposite of multiplying by 750 to get my pictures. I'll divide both sides by 750, and that'll give me the number of pictures, which is letter P. So my 750s will cancel out. I have P equal $82.50. Now my calculator should come up. So I'm going to take $82.50 and divide it. Let's back up, Dr. Rob. Divide it by $7.50. Divided by 7.50. And that'll give me the number of pictures, and that is 11. So he bought 11 pictures. So pictures, how many did he buy? Todd bought 11 pictures. So you could write that down, and let's check it in here. Yes, we have 11. So that was a pretty good question. Wasn't a inequality, but it was more so a maximum problem. What's the maximum number of pictures? So I believe we cover that in inequality. Since we're talking maximum, I believe I mentioned that word in our definition. So let's keep going. Hopefully you understood that question. And it's a typical state question. That was number 44 from one of the state tests. So let's look at another one. Here's is number 11 in Spanish. Winston needs at least, I'm going to underline that because that's important. At least, I saw that word before. 80 signatures, at least. So that means he needs no smaller than 80. So can he get 80 signatures? Yes. Can he get more than 80? I would hope so because he needs it to win. this little action he's in. So 80 signatures from the students in his school before he can run for class president. So he needs 80, or needs at least 80. So if he gets 100, that's great. So he needs, though, at least 80. So that symbol right there is greater than or equal to. So that helps me out when I'm determining my multiple choice answers. He has 23 signatures already. I'll underline that. He and 2 of his friends plan to get the remaining signatures during lunch. So that's a total of 3 people, because Winston and 2 of his friends are going to help each other get the signatures during lunch. If each person gets the same number of signatures, so that's interesting. So the 3 going to get the same number of signatures, and I could make a variable, let x or s or something for signatures equal the unknown quantity of signatures that we'll probably be looking for. Which inequality can we use to determine the minimum? Oh, there's an interesting word. The smallest amount of number of signatures each person should get so he can run for class office. So we want to know how much each person should get. And as we mentioned before, we would let x equal the number of signatures. And I'll abbreviate that each person should get. Well, if I know there are 3 people, then I have 3 times the letter x to represent my number of people who are getting signatures. It said he already had 23, so that's a plus, because he doesn't need 23. He needs more than 23. So we add that on to the signatures that the 3 people are going to get. And it can be it cannot be no less than. So what do you mean by no? I don't want no less than sign, which I'll need the greater than symbol. And let's put that in a different color down the round. I need the greater than symbol, no less than 80. So he can get 80, but he needs more, which wouldn't be bad. So I'm going to go with greater than or equal to, which lets me cross out choice B, because I need greater than or equal to, and I'm going to cross out choice D, because they don't have the greater than or equal to. So my answer is either going to be A or C. So let's see. So 80 is the total number of signatures he needs. So let me put 80 at here at the end, and that's it. So looks like C is the one. So he needs a total of 80. The 80 should be over here. That's why this one, choice A, is not good. So he already has 23. So A is no good. So the correct answer is letter C. So I hope you understood that. If you're not sure, rewatch it. That's the typical type of inequality you'll see. And that was multiple choice. So here's another one in Spanish. And now I jump to English. So you can try this one on your own. Addison wants to ride her bicycle more than 80 miles this week. She already, and I'm a circle more than 80 miles this week. She already has ridden her bicycle 18 miles. So she's been doing some riding already. She already has 18 miles. That's a plus. 18. So I'm going to get rid of B. I'm going to get rid of D. Why? Because they have minus 18. So she already did some mileage already. So we have to choose between A and C already. So let's read a little bit more. Which inequality could be used to determine the mean number of miles she would get to ride her bicycle each day for 6 more days? And they got some tough words in here. Mean, that's the average number of days. So that's going to be a multiplication of the 6 days, so 6 more days, times the letter M. So I'm going to use a 6M. And now we have to figure out about the symbol. If you go back more than, try to remember what that was. So go back to the video and see what we mean more than. Wonder which one it is, because I see less than up there and I see more than also. So I hope you picked the right answer. So I think you can get it from here. I'm going to go on. So I hope you understand what's going on. Rewatch the video if you're not sure. All right, here's another typical one, number 29. Manny goes bowling. He spends $25. No, I'm sorry, he has $25 to spend. He spends $4.25 on some shoes, to rent shoes. He spends $2.50 for each game he bowls. Which inequality can Manny use to determine X, the greatest number of games he can bowl? Well, I know Manny has $25. That's his total. He rented shoes, so there's $4.25. So I would take that into consideration. So that's going to be part of his expenses. So he has to spend. And $2.50 per game for each game. So each game, so that'd be $2.50 is going to be multiplied by the number of games you play, and I'll say G or X for games. So let G or X, if you want, equal the number of games he can bowl. So let's see. So we want the greatest number. So the biggest number. So now let's take a look at it. If he has $25, I'm gonna put that down there. The spend, uh, that's all of his money. So he cannot spend any more than $25. So his amount of expenses has to be less than $25 because he can spend less if he wants to, but he cannot spend more. But it can be spent up to $25. So there's the symbol I'm going to use already. So if you look at it, I already eliminated a couple of my answer choices. So it's not A, because you can't spend more than $25, and B, you can't spend more than $25. So he's got to spend less than $25. So here's what he spends on this side. What did he spend? Well, he spent $4.25 for some shoes, and he's got to pay for the games. What is the games? The games were $2.50 per game. And I'm looking for $4.25 per game, and they called it X, so we can call it G if we want to. So I'm going to look at the last one because $2.50, that's the price of each game. Here they're saying the price of each game is $4.25, and we know that's not true. So that's why C is no good. So the answer has got to be D. $4.25 he's spending for the shoes, plus he's spending $2.50 for each game. So if you chose choice D, you have chosen correctly. Let's unveil that. And there it is. So another one of the state test questions. So I hope you're understanding what's going on. If you're not sure, rewatch the video. So I got another one here. Let's see, number 38. Josh has a reward card for a movie theater. He receives 15 points for becoming a reward card holder. He earns 3.5 points for each visit. I notice they keep saying that each. That's important. So there's a multiplication going on there. So each visit he goes to the theater, he needs at least, I saw that word before, and this is a state test question. So at least, so that means in order to earn a free ticket, he's got to get at least 55 points. So if he has uh, more than 55 points, he's definitely going to get a ticket. So I know more is good. If he has equal to 55 tickets, because that would be at least, so that would still be good. So I'm going to use that symbol. So let's see what else is going on here. So we got a symbol going on, and I'm looking, and I got to be careful because this time they have the 55 on the other side. So I better take my time and see. So which inequality can determine X, the minimum? There's a nice word we haven't talked about lately. Minimum number of visits he needs to earn for his first free movie ticket. So let's go back to the beginning. He receives 15 points for becoming a reward card holder. So he needs, uh, he gets 3.5. So that's plus 15 he'll get for becoming a rewards member. And for each visit, it's 3.5 times the number of visits, because we would let X equal the number of visits he does to the movie to get his ticket. And to get his ticket, he's got to have at least 55 points. So we want the minimum number. So let's try to set this up. I'm going to look at what I got. So uh, here's what's going on. He's got to get tickets, so he needs tickets and visits. So that's got to be greater than 55. So that's got to be greater than 55 because that's what he needs to earn. So that's why I'm pointing in the greater than about his visits and tickets over here on this side. And but what he did was on the other side, he did something else. Less than. So ticket visits. So he has a number of visits. So I would say let's put down there. Well, it's got to be more than 55. This is a good question. So let me try it this way. If he's got 55 tickets or more, that's a good thing. He can get in it. So his 55 is going to be backwards. This is what I'm believing. So he needs to get in. This is what he does. So this is what he does, and what he needs to get in. So he needs 55 or more. So if he does 3.5 visits and he gets 15 tickets once he becomes or 15 points for becoming a member. So and every time he visits, he gets the 3.5. So this will be the visits. So 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 it's looking like this. The number of points will be 55. He needs more than 55 points. So that's why I'm putting this on here for his visits. So it'll be greater than the 55. So we need to go with the greater than 55 points. So this way it's looking like this. So it's going to be the number of visits he goes, because he gets 3.5, plus he got 15 points for signing up. So that part has got to be greater than the 55. So I'm looking for this one, and it looks like, let me eliminate a few of these, by the way. This is good, 3.5 for each ticket. And here they have B, they have 15 times X. I don't know where the 15x mean, because X equal the number of tickets. So this is not good. So let's get rid of that. And again, I see they have 15 times X tickets. So that's not good. So it's either A or C. And I'm looking now. Now, 55 points is greater than his visits and his free points. No, 55 points. He needs 55 more points. So this side has got to be bigger than the 55. So that's why this guy is wrong. So we got to go with choice C. That was a tough one. So let's see and let's release. C is it. Wow. They really get tough on these tests sometimes. So I hope you understood that one. So the minimum amount of number of tickets he needs for his first movie will be using this inequality to solve it. Wow, that was good. Making me tired. So I hope you understood that. If you're not sure, rewatch the video because we tried to explain the best way by trying to see what's what. Oh, we're finished already? Wow, that was quick. So I hope you enjoyed the video. If you need help with your homework, please reach out to Dial a Teacher Homework Helpline. They're very good people, and they will definitely help you out. So give them a shot. 212-777-3380, Monday to Thursday, 4 p.m. to 7 p.m. Don't forget, Dr. Rob has YouTube videos. My channel name is Dan Robinson. PKMS, Peekskill Middle School. Coming soon. Math Prep 22. Tweet me at DRobMath1. Subscribe to our channel. Help us get to our next 1,000 subscribers. If you want to study with me, I got some more of these interesting inequalities. So that's what we did today. So write me at drobinson at peekskillschools.org. So good luck on your test. I'll be looking to do another topic with you and go through the state tests with different topics and look for our Math Prep 22 movie coming soon. So this is Dr. Robinson signing off, reviewing for the grade 7 New York State math exam with the topic of inequalities only. Bye-bye.